One more shot right on the buzzer. Good job. And I got to say, Ismail Sultanov survived. And from what I saw in round number 1, I really thought it was going to be a quick one.
Well, he's one tough son of a gun, definitely. I mean, will not give up. That was a nice head kick, but it perhaps didn't land with all the power needed.
18 years old. Can you imagine? The guy survived the 3 rounds. Unfortunately, he's going to leave with a loss tonight. And that was right at the end of round 3. A couple of up kicks by Ismail Sultanov, doing his best to survive.
1m66, 69,7 kg, 7 victoires, 3 défaites en amateur.
Yeah, he's announced that 1m66, Eddie Hurtado. Pretty small for this weight class.
69,6 kg, 4 victoires, 2 défaites en amateur. Ismail Sultanov!
Thank you, Christophe, for those introductions as we get set for the first fight of the night here, Hexagone 14 at the Palais des Sports in Dijon.
So we're going to check it out when they face off in the center of the cage. But there's supposed to be a 4-inch difference between the two. Advantage Sultanov. The red gloves.
Eddie Hurtado in the blue. Now it is a pronounced height difference there.
Of course, Sultanov fighting in the as a lefty.
And that does open up a lot of strikes for both fighters, really. The rear kick is there for both of them. I do like that we see Hurtado going to the body there, mixing things up a little bit.
Also attacking the lead leg of Sultanov, trying to keep him at bay a little bit. Sweeping the leg, almost Karate Kid style.
Yeah, it's just constant activity there from Hurtado. He's just got to be careful not to get countered by Sultanov. We saw that he fired off a couple shots, which Hurtado admittedly did defend quite well, but oh, look, there's a takedown.
No, takedown attempt. He's going to try to finish it maximum. Doesn't want to let it go, but good defense by Sultanov. Refusing to go down.
Absolutely, his defense holding up for sure, Celian. You can see very Hurtado abandoned the back position.
Hurtado with a knee to the thigh of his opponent, trying to weaken Sultanov to really, he's not letting go. He really wants to get the takedown. As you can see, he's using a lot of energy.
That being said, though, we can see that he's constantly throwing those knees to the thigh, which is a great investment for the 3rd round, if in fact this fight does go that long.
And these hurt. I mean, those are massive. You can see that Sultanov is doing his best to try to block those knees. He's feeling it.
That's some noticeable redness already.
Yeah, those are the type of shots that they're going to hurt even tomorrow. He's going to be probably hurting for a couple of days with those. And still, there you go.
Exactly what Hurtado wanted, but look at that. Sultanov right up to his feet, but now Hurtado with both hooks in, looking to get the rear naked choke.
This could be a short one. He's trying to get it. We knew it was going to be a styles clash, and Sultanov on the ground, of course, is completely dominated right now by Hurtado. People going nuts right next to us because they want Hurtado to finish up the giant of a man in front of him.
Oh, but look at that. Sultanov turns around, ends up in the guard of his opponent.
Great reversal by Sultanov. What's going on now?
Oh, mouthpiece out.
Yep.
"20 seconds with which Sultanov can work here in top position. And landing some shots there to cap off the round. Nothing too authoritative, though.
And one last exchange, just on the buzzer. One more knee thrown by Eddie Hurtado. I got to tell you, it's pretty impressive work by Sultanov at the end because he managed to do a nice little reversal. I really thought that Hurtado had the opportunity to finish that one up in the 1st round.
Well, I mean, it looked like it for sure. When he started raining down that ground and pound, it seemed as if the end was near. But like you said, I mean, massive credit there to Ismail Tusultano. Let's take a look at some of that action from the first round there. Perfectly timed takedown attempt there from Ortal. Ducks under the strike.
But Tusultanov actually survived, refused to go down, got in defensive mode. But that's a little bit later on with the ground and pound by Hotal, forcing Tusultanov to spit out his mouth guard. Woo. Another thing we didn't say about Eddie Hotal is I was told he's actually in the Mountain Corps in the infantry, the French army. I guess this is...
We'll see if he has some military precision in those strikes then.
25-year-old Eddie Hotal representing the ringside Dardilly around Lyon.
It's a nice overhand right that led to the takedown here for Hotal.
He's going back to what he loves the best. Grappling mode by Hotal. Getting the hooks in now.
Oh, he's flattening him
go.
out.
This could be a very short night, a very short second round because Eddie Hotal, it didn't work in round one. He's gonna try it again. There you go. It's flattened like a pancake. Not.
Heavy shots here from Hotal.
And Tusultanov is in survival mode now. Whoa!
Again, the very same reversal.
Exactly. Great job by Tusultanov. What's up again?
Yeah, the referee is really breaking up the action here quite a bit.
Of course, please remember these are amateur bouts. It's a reflex for him. And you see what I mean? Boom!
Great double leg takedown there. Final 30 seconds of the second round.
The human spear.
And again to back mount.
That's his favorite. Trying to flatten his opponent and then just rain with massive shots and just hope. No, 15 seconds. I don't think that'll be enough.
He's got the gift wrap by the looks of... No, not anymore. Still a great position to put an exclamation point on his second round for Eddie Hotal.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got total and utter domination in the wrestling and in the grappling by Eddie Hotal. I mean, Ismail Tusultanov did impress us a few times by doing these reversals, but right now it's really not enough to dominate the fight, and he's fighting from behind, and the third round is going to be really tough for him.
That being said, well, keep in mind that, you know, he has done tournaments before, including 2 fights in the very same night, so it could be sort of a tortoise versus a squirrel kind of thing. Maybe he's trying to pace himself a little bit. Also, traditionally, the thicker and more muscular build you have, the quicker your cardio will run out. So we'll see. Well, I am in agreement. This is definitely Eddie Hotal's fight so far. However,
did you say the tortoise and the squirrel?
Sorry, rabbit.
I think, yeah. Well, the squirrel's pretty fast too, so.
Yeah, I think it might be some similar stats on those mammals. Okay, third and final round here between Ismail Tusultanov in the red corner and Eddie Hotal in the blue.
Opening contest of this great night of action. And as you can see in the Sports Palace here in Dijon, the crowd is already filling up, ready to encourage these rather unknown fighters right now at the beginning of their career. And again, Hotal trying with the shoot in the legs. That was pretty easy to read, and Tusultanov countered it.
That was a nice high kick there from Tusultanov, but Hotal caught it.
Easily caught it, yeah.
Just some great awareness and adjustments from Hotal. He doesn't really accept disadvantageous positions or strikes. He's constantly trying to counter.
Oof. Those shoots to the leg again and again. You can hear the guy on the outside, the coach. I don't know if you heard it. He said abim, which means you got to hurt him. You got to basically take him down step by step. almost like those boulder shots to the thighs, and they add up, I'm telling you.
Oh, absolutely. Tusultanov is not going to be a fan of stairs after his fight.
Something I wanted to tell earlier before Tusultanov exploded for a second is that one of these fighters coming from Saint-Etienne, the other one from Lyon, two towns that pretty much hate each other, not far from each other, but there's been a long rivalry between those two towns, especially in soccer.
Okay.
I'm sure it's kind of oozing now to the MMA world.
I'm sure some extra bragging rights involved in this contest, then for sure, as Tusultanov again gets for a reversal from top position. Hurtal not really able to lock in the hooks properly.
No, now he's getting caught with that front face lock. Had to let it go, back on his feet, and still tangled.
Final minute of the final round here in this amateur lightweight contest.
Tusultanov needs to keep it as much as he can in the striking. Got to use his range. Unfortunately for him, the guy in front had some other idea. I told you it's going to be a styles clash, and that's exactly what it was. One guy only wanted to do striking, the other one only wanted to take him down. In the end, it's the wrestler that's got the advantage. Only 35 seconds to go. This one should be in the bag for Eddie Hurtal.
Oh, nice up kick there. It looked for a moment like he was, yeah, there we go, trying to throw the legs to the side to try and pass.
Exactly. And again, a nice up kick. The face of Hurtal, not full power, but still it stings a bit. 10 seconds. Got to finish off strong and show to the judges on the outside who was the boss. Yep, one more shot right on the buzzer. Good job. And I got to say, Ismail Tusultanov survived. And from what I saw in round number one, I really thought it was going to be a quick one.
Well, he's one tough son of a gun, definitely. I mean, will not give up. That was a nice head kick, but it perhaps didn't land with all the power needed.
18 years old. Can you imagine? The guy survived the 3 rounds. Unfortunately, he's going to leave with a loss tonight. And that was right at the end of round 3. A couple of up kicks by Ismail Tusultanov, doing his best to survive. And Eddie Hurtal. You told us before that he was a finisher, right? 7 wins in amateur, 6 finishes.
Yeah.
Ah, we didn't get what we wanted.
Not this time.
I came for a finish.
But I'm sure a very important fight for both fighters, and that they definitely, both guys had to work for it. And this is what amateur MMA is all about at the end of the day. It's about building experience. These 2 guys just got a boatload of it. All right, judges' scorecards seem to have been collected. Let's hand it over to Christophe for the official decision.
Vainqueur de ce premier combat ce soir, décision unanime des juges, le coin bleu, Eddie Hurtal!
No surprise here, the unanimous decision for Eddie Hurtal. He's going to leave the arena tonight with win number 8 in his amateur career. What do you think?
A lot of weight on the shoulders of 20-year-old Djibril Taslamat. Let's take a quick look at the tail of the tape here. As we can see, Renaud 7 years the elder, 2 centimeters taller. Both guys weighed in at 70 kilograms, and of course, Renaud more experienced as well. That being said, let's hand it over to Christophe for the official introductions.
Deuxième combat de la soirée présenté par Tiger's Gym, catégorie lightweight, moins de 70 kilos, 3 reprises de 3 minutes. Dans le coin bleu de France, 1m78, 69,5 kilos, 6 combats en amateur, Quentin Renard!
It's funny, the guy on the mic, the speaker just said he only had 6 amateur fights. He didn't say 2 and 4. He didn't want to, hype him down
Et dans le coin
to the crowd.
rouge de Dijon, représentant le Tigers Gym, 1m76, 70,2 kg, une victoire, 0 défaite à l'amateur, Djibril Taslama.
Things are heating up now with the fighter from Dijon, Djibril Taslamat, representing Tigers Gym. So look at his shirt, kind of a tiger design, red gloves, and we are on the way.
Let's see if a fighter from Tigers Gym takes a bite out of his opponent. He starts off with a low kick. Oh, right hand glances there for Renard.
They promised a stand-up battle in this one, so.
Both guys trying to find the distance. Oh!
Oh! You see, the boxing specialist wants to mix it up a little bit.
Well, that's not a bad idea, though. I mean, if you come in here and that experience is well known, then your opponent probably has some kind of preconceived notion of what you're going to do in the fight. And, you know, why not throw a, throw a little surprise into that mix?
You're right, but Renard is also a judo specialist, so going that position against him is maybe not the best idea. We have the tiger against the fox, basically.
Yeah.
Renard.
So far, heavy hips here from Renard, keeping him upright. Solid defense, holding up. And the referee asking for a little bit more activity.
Don't grab the cage, and then, yeah, as soon as you stop grabbing the cage, that's where he landed. Quentin Renard on his back.
Let's see how the top game of Taslamat holds up here against the judo specialist. Oh, some activity immediately from a bottom position from Renard. You saw he was trying to control.
Massive shots coming from above. Look at that up kick. And Renard manages to get it back on his feet. And a shoot.
And he gets it. See if he can accomplish a little bit more from the guard this time around.
We saw our buddy Quentin Renard try to sprawl for a half a second. Unfortunately, the power of Taslamat managed to get him down exactly where he wanted.
So far, Renard doing a pretty good job at neutralizing some of the offense coming his way. And it looks like he's trying to, again, go for that right arm of his opponent. Looked like he was before perhaps trying to lock up a triangle.
Oh, he won't have any time to do anything because the referee kind of didn't see it the same way as you did. He didn't let Renard try to... Oh, nasty shot with that uppercut. Immediate reaction by Taslamat. Get with the shoot. That was a nasty, nasty hand.
And I can understand the sentiment of wanting to take down an opponent that seems to be rocked, but there was very little time left there. And he could, potentially have added a lot more damage to the mix had he chosen to keep the fight standing, because now Renard got taken down, but he didn't take a whole lot of damage while he was grounded.
I want to see it again. See the attack early in the round by Taslamat. And the counter immediately by Renard, using the cage almost as a weapon, as a fifth limb. The shots by Taslamat. And one of the takedown attempts by Taslamat with the sprawl that didn't lead anywhere by Renard. Are we going to see the uppercut again? Boom! There you go. Hello.
Snapped his head back like a Pez dispenser.
In fact, we also had a overhand right coming in right after. Boom. So we had uppercut, right hand, and then takedown. That's a nice little sequence, almost a video game-like maneuver by Djibril Taslamat.
Oh, we got extra points for that combo for sure. All right, second round, here we go. So far, it's been Taslamat that's been, just as I said, he's been one on the offense. He eats a huge leg kick.
Good timing by Renard. He's going back.
Oh, yeah, yeah!
Oh my God! Turn out the lights. He's out. One shot. It's all that it takes. And Quentin Renard just went into another dimension. This dude is out of it.
That was a right hand from hell right there.
The problem for Renard is that he managed to do something good with that kick on the lead leg. He did it again. It was easy to read. You know, he felt confident. Unfortunately, you don't do twice the same thing to a guy like Djibril Taslamat. And the vengeance was hardcore. Let's see that again. Boom! And that mouth guard just exploded from the mouth of Renard. Hey, we wanted to finish. We thought it was going to come in the previous bout, but no. We got it in amateur bout number 2 of the night. And, ooh, this gets me a little bit excited, I got to tell you.
That was a picture-perfect right hand, countering, like you said, Soler, countering those leg kicks. And that is always a risk. When you lead with kicks, you do leave a potential to get countered with a strike like that. A great job from Taslamat noticing that early, despite just being 20 years old. But again, it's those 8 years of MMA experience in boxing, I'll tell you that.
And winning in front of his hometown crowd. No better feeling.
Le vainqueur de ce match par KO, le coin rouge, Djibril Taslamat.
Winner by second round knockout and staying undefeated, Djibril Taslamat, giving the hometown crowd here in Dijon something to cheer for.
Not only that, but I'm also applauding. I'm also very cheerful about this. I love the stoppages like this. It's really, especially early in the night, you know, it kind of gives you a little a taste of what is coming up. Like an hors d'oeuvre. Hors d'oeuvre, if you want to say.
I'm just going to say like a tasty appetizer, right?
Yeah, but hors d'oeuvre, since we're in French, you gotta French it up. Eh, very good.
Clairement. Clair? C'est clair?
C'est clair.
Djibril, un petit mot, deuxième victoire en
Gonna have a quick word with Djibril, who won for the second time in front of his crowd. It's my first KO. It feels great.
Quels sont vos plans maintenant?
So what's next for you in the future? I'm going to continue as an amateur, still winning, and that's it.
Un homme efficace dans son discours comme
That's it. I don't think he took the opportunity to really hype himself up. You know, he said really basic stuff in the interview. So what is he going to do? I'm going to continue doing what I do. Okay.
A man of few words but heavy hands.
Very nice. So what are your plans, Sebastian, for the night? Are you going to continue what you do also, or
I was planning on continuing commentating. It would be a little bit awkward, especially paycheck-wise, if I didn't.
Oh, and we know that Hexagone got deep pockets for everyone. Anyway, the amateur bouts of the night, they're over. Am I correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
That is correct.
Now we're going to move up with the professionals, the pros.
Here we see them getting prepared. There's Alan Taibi as he gets ready for his second or deuxième fight in hexagone.
I have an idea, because since you're I don't know if it's a secret for the people listening at home, but you're from Sweden, right?
Correct.
I'm from France.